Did you know that in 2025, Trump wants to ban immigration from 10 specific Asian countries? In this video, we'll reveal the full list and break down the reason for each one. From national threats to diplomatic issues, every country on this list has a different backstory. Let's see who made the list and why. Number 10. Cambodia. Why is Cambodia one of the countries Trump wants to ban from U.S. immigration in 2025? The answer lies in both politics and immigration problems. In recent years, the Cambodian government has moved closer to China, making U.S. officials uneasy. Trump claims this growing relationship could pose a risk to American security, especially with rumors of military cooperation and secret land deals between the two countries. But that's not the only issue. The U.S. government says Cambodia hasn't been cooperating when it comes to deportations. When Cambodian immigrants are ordered to leave the U.S., often for visa overstays or minor crimes, the Cambodian government has been slow or unwilling to accept them back. Trump has criticized this as a refusal to follow international rules. So now in 2025, Trump is calling for a full immigration ban on Cambodia, cutting off student visas, tourism, and work permits. He says it's about protecting the U.S. and making sure other countries respect the law. For Cambodian families already in the U.S., this means tougher reunions and fewer chances to bring loved ones over. It's a decision many call extreme, but Trump sees it as necessary. Number 9. Pakistan. Why does Pakistan land on Trump's ban list in 2025? It all comes down to security concerns and strained cooperation. For years, the U.S. government has accused Pakistan of being a safe haven for terrorist groups. Even though Pakistan has made efforts to fight extremism, Trump argues that the country still poses a risk to national security. In 2025, Trump claims that vetting people from Pakistan is too difficult. He says the government can't reliably provide background information, making it harder to know who's coming in. That's why he's pushing for a full immigration ban, including tourists, students, and workers. Another issue? Deportation cooperation. U.S. immigration officials say Pakistan often delays or refuses to take back undocumented citizens. Trump sees this as unacceptable and says a ban is the only way to send a strong message. This move will deeply affect families, students, and workers who are hoping to come to the U.S. Pakistani Americans worry it may increase stigma, but Trump insists it's about safety first. Number 8. Iran. Why is Iran back on the banned list in 2025 under Trump? The main reason? Long-standing tensions and nuclear fears. Even after years of negotiations, Trump claims Iran is still a major threat to global security. He accuses the country of supporting terrorism, funding militias, and hiding nuclear ambitions. In his 2025 speeches, Trump has said the U.S. must be stronger than ever against countries that pose a danger. He's calling for a total immigration shutdown for Iranians, including students, family reunification, and work visas. This isn't the first time Iran has faced a U.S. travel ban, but Trump's return to office means even stricter measures. He says Iranian immigrants could be infiltrators or security risks, even though there's little public evidence to support this claim. For many Iranian families, this ban feels like déjà vu. Students hoping to study in top U.S. universities or join family members now face another roadblock. Critics say the ban is more about politics than real danger, but Trump's message is clear: Iran stays out. Number 7. Syria. Why is Syria still on Trump's 2025 immigration ban list? The primary reason is ongoing instability and national security concerns. While the brutal war in Syria may have slowed, the country remains plagued by violence, with terrorist groups still operating in certain regions. Trump argues that the U.S. cannot afford to take risks when it comes to immigration from such a volatile country. He emphasizes that Syrian nationals, especially refugees, are often difficult to vet properly, which increases the possibility of potential security threats entering the U.S. In 2025, Trump's administration is maintaining a strict ban on almost all forms of Syrian immigration. This includes refugees, students, and family-based visas. Critics argue that this ban unfairly punishes innocent people who are fleeing conflict and violence. However, Trump insists that the priority is national safety, even if it means limiting opportunities for those seeking asylum. This move has generated significant controversy, particularly among humanitarian organizations and Syrian Americans. Many families who hoped to reunite are now facing an uncertain future. For Trump, the focus remains on limiting potential risks, no matter the human cost. Number 6. Malaysia. Why is Malaysia included in Trump's 2025 immigration ban list? The reason lies in concerns over illegal immigration and security issues. Over the years, the U.S. government has raised alarms about Malaysia being a hub for undocumented workers. Many Malaysians enter the U.S. legally on work or student visas, but a significant number overstay and work without proper documentation. This has led to growing frustrations in U.S. immigration offices, as deportation processes have been slow and inefficient. Trump claims Malaysia hasn't been proactive in cooperating with the U.S. to address this issue. As a result, he's pushing for a total immigration ban on Malaysia, targeting all visa types, including tourism, student, and work permits. This ban will affect those hoping to study, work, or reunite with family members in the U.S. While many Malaysian Americans are concerned about this decision, Trump believes that cutting ties with Malaysia will push other nations to follow immigration rules more strictly. For Malaysians, this decision means fewer opportunities to travel to or work in the U.S. Number 5. Afghanistan. Why is Afghanistan once again on Trump's immigration ban list in 2025? According to Trump, the reason is ongoing instability and security concerns. Even though the Taliban regained control in 2021 and have held on to power since, Afghanistan continues to face major issues, including terrorist threats, human rights violations, and the suppression of women's rights. Trump claims that people coming from Afghanistan are high risk and that the vetting process is still too unreliable to trust. In 2025, the ban covers nearly all visa types: refugees, family reunification, even student visas. Afghan Americans hoping to bring loved ones to safety are left devastated. Many argue that this decision punishes people who are already victims of war and repression. Human rights groups say it's a humanitarian failure, but Trump stands firm, saying the U.S. cannot be a refuge for unstable countries. Thousands of Afghans who worked with U.S. forces during the war are still waiting for special visas. This ban leaves them in danger. For Trump, however, it's all about national security, even if that means turning away allies and the vulnerable. Number 4. Bangladesh. Why is Bangladesh on Trump's 2025 immigration ban list? The reason may surprise you. It's tied to visa fraud and overstay issues. Over the years, thousands of Bangladeshis have entered the U.S. legally, but overstayed their visas. Trump says this shows a lack of respect for immigration laws. On top of that, officials claim Bangladesh hasn't been helpful when the U.S. tries to send undocumented citizens back. Trump sees this as a direct challenge to American authority. He's also raised concerns about potential radicalization and poor vetting systems. In 2025, Trump's policy puts a hold on most types of immigration from Bangladesh, including student and tourist visas. It's a big deal, especially for the Bangladeshi American community, which has grown rapidly in places like New York and Michigan. Critics argue that the ban targets a peaceful, hard-working population, but Trump's stance is clear. Any country that doesn't follow the rules or poses immigration challenges will be cut off. For Bangladesh, that means another year of closed doors and missed opportunities. Number 3. Myanmar. Why is Myanmar part of Trump's 2025 immigration ban list? The main reason is ongoing political unrest and weak government control. Since the military coup in 2021, Myanmar has been in a state of crisis. Armed resistance, civil war, and ethnic conflicts have made the country unstable. Trump argues that because Myanmar's government can't fully control its territory, it's impossible for the U.S. to properly vet immigrants or refugees from the region. In 2025, Trump's administration is blocking nearly all forms of immigration from Myanmar, including refugees, family reunification, and student visas. This decision has drawn backlash from human rights groups who say it targets innocent people fleeing violence. But Trump defends the ban, saying the U.S. must not import chaos from countries in conflict. Many people from Myanmar, especially those from minority groups like the Rohingya or Karen, are stuck in limbo. Some had hoped to reunite with family in the U.S. or seek safety, but the ban slams the door shut. For Trump, it's about putting America first, even when it means denying help to those in need. Number 2. China. Why is Trump banning immigration from China in 2025? The short answer: espionage and trade tensions. Trump claims that Chinese nationals could pose a threat to U.S. secrets, especially in tech and education. In fact, he's accused Chinese students of stealing innovation and passing it to their government. This fear isn't new, but in 2025, it's bigger than ever. Trump's administration is limiting student visas, research exchanges, and even tourism from China. He's also cited concerns about the Chinese Communist Party trying to influence American life through immigration. The move has upset many in the Chinese American community. Families are split apart, students have had their dreams blocked, and researchers are stuck overseas. Critics say this is more about politics than real security risks. Still, Trump says the ban is necessary to protect national interests. He's using it as a way to push back against China's global influence. Whether it works or not, Chinese immigration is now one of the biggest casualties of U.S.-China tensions. Number 1. India. Why is India, America's biggest source of legal immigrants, number 1 on Trump's 2025 ban list? The reason may seem shocking: visa abuse and backlogged immigration. Trump says too many Indians come on work or student visas and then overstay. He also criticizes the H-1B program, claiming it takes jobs from Americans. In 2025, Trump is pushing for a pause on most new immigration from India, including employment-based and student visas. He argues that the system is being flooded and it's hurting U.S. workers. He also blames India for not cooperating quickly on deportations and for gaming the legal system. This decision has sparked outrage, especially in tech communities where Indian talent is a major force. Thousands of Indian families now face separation, visa freezes, or canceled plans. Many say this move is more about politics than reality. But Trump's position is clear: stop the overflow, fix the system, and reset the rules. For Indian immigrants, 2025 is full of uncertainty, despite their long history of contributing to America's success. That's it for today's list. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Do you think Trump's ban helps protect the U.S., or is it unfair to people from these countries? Let us know what you think in the comments.